And welcome back. I turned off my game and then restarted, and this is where it puts you when you restart in the Dark World. As you know, we just finished off our first dungeon in the Dark World. Today we're going to do a couple of side quest stuff. Our first goal is to make it down to where our house is in the Dark World. As you can see, I'm missing a little bit of life. Since last time I did go back and get a new potion. And with that, I think we're all caught up. Actually, there's a fairy over here that I'm going to get. If you run into this tree, a fairy will pop out. I'll get my hammer out, because we'll need that soon. Now, I don't believe I showed this last time, but the reason why we can't go anywhere until we do the first dungeon, well, besides the fact that we don't really know where we're going, is because this bridge is blocked off with these. Now, these can be smashed with the hammer so that we're allowed to continue on. Anyway, as I was saying before, when we first got to the Dark World, pretty much everything in this world is the same as the Light World, it's just twisted a little differently. So our house is still here, obviously it looks different. And you come inside and it's a bomb merchant. We don't need bombs right now. But later he'll have a special bomb that we will need. And continuing on here, we're going to head to this forest area, which I didn't show you in the Light World. And I will show you right now. Try to avoid the middle there. Come up here. Switch to the Light World. So there's a kid playing music and all these animals. If you approach, animals scatter, and the kid disappears. I always thought it was interesting because he's a little kid dressed in green playing an ocarina. Wonder what that could be. Anyway, back to the Dark World. In the Dark World, there's this little tree thing. So if we talk to him, it's the kid from before. Though he mentions a flute, I don't think it's a flute. I think it's an ocarina. And I think this kid is part of the, well, the idea, the framework for the next Zelda game that came out several years after this one. Anyway, come back here, get our shovel, make the people run away. We don't need to do this. But if you search in these flowers right here, you get the flute, or the ocarina. Now, why do we need this? Just to play some nice music. No, there's actually a good use for it, and you do need it later on. First I'll do this guy's wish, and I'll play the flute for him. Oh, I gotta talk to him first. Now he'll tell me I can keep it. Goodbye, forest tree friend. And we'll go back to the light world for this next bit. And we're gonna head into the town center. And where the wind vane is, over here, if you stand next to it and you play the music, I'm sure somebody tells you about this. We unleash a duck onto the world. And I'll show you what that does in a little bit. Just trying to remind myself here. I think I've done this for money. An art piece. Yep, I showed this. Never mind me. And since we're here and I'm thinking about it, I'll come over here and drop in this well thing, this hole, and pick up some more money. Not that we really need it. Though I guess I'll be updating, or not updating, increasing my bomb and arrow quantities pretty soon. But up here's another piece of heart. I think I know enough pieces to get one more heart container. Anyway, I'll show you what the flute does. So it acts as a teleport. It lets you go to these places. Number one up here is the old man that we found earlier. It takes you to his cave. Number two is the witch's hut where we can buy more potions. Number three is the town. Number four is my house. Number five is down here. It's actually above. It's not the area where we got the ice rod. It's the area north of that, on the other side of the hill there. I don't really know the reason for that one. Number six puts us in the corner of the desert there. Number seven is where we're going next, and number eight is just this bottom corner for no apparent reason. Anyway, first we're gonna go to my house. Hello. And I'm going to increase my arrow capacity. Probably my bomb capacity. There's one heart container. We need to switch between worlds for that one. And I don't feel like doing it right now. There's another one of those dark stones. I can't pick it up yet. Anyway, this cave here in the middle of the lake. leads you up here, and if you come here, you can throw some money in. After throwing 100 money in, you get something. Big trouble. Uh-oh. Over here's some fairies. We don't need those. Couple more. Well, this first part takes longer because you can only throw so many. I think the next part you can throw 50 rupees at a time. But until you do the first one, it takes a minute. Here we go for our last one. 20 more. We get a visit from a fairy. So we can carry more bombs or arrows. I'm gonna do arrows because I use them a little bit more. And I'm gonna actually spend the rest of my money, but I'm gonna do that off screen. And here's our last 50 that we're throwing in. I'm out of money. I'm actually gonna pick up another bomb. So I picked up one bomb and two arrows total. So now 2 total bombs and 2 total arrows. Thought I'd just do it evenly. I'm not gonna get any more bombs than this. The next time I come here, I'll only get arrows. I think I can get 2 more arrows. And we're gonna head over to the next dungeon. And I'll get that started up. But wait, we're in the light world. We have to get to the dark world. We come up here. You see a strange rock up there. And some of these things that you can smash in with a hammer. Pick the rock up and there's a portal. And this is where the second dungeon is. Clear these guys out. Now if I come in here, you'll notice there's some stairs, but I can't get up here. I can talk to Sahasrara, and he will tell me that the worlds are linked. The light world and the dark world are linked together. And what you do in one world, any changes you make, has an effect on the other. So if I switch to the light world, and I go in here, I don't care about this, it's just bombs. And I come through here, I can open up the water, and this water change will affect what happened in the dark world. And there's also a piece of heart. And a fish. We'll be good people and take this fish back to the water. He actually gives us money for being a nice person. Oh, but the water's gone. It's because we went off screen. Or I should say the water's back. Anyway, I'm going to stop it right here. I'll meet you guys next time. We'll drain the water and go through Dungeon 2.